You bring up an interesting point, and that's who's going to take the stand. I can't wait to see the witness list. And one of the things that the defense is probably going to be working with is you have one of the witnesses, one of the victims there that said that she saw him. But then she went back to bed and he left the crime scene. It wasn't even reported until later that next day when they found the bodies. Do you expect the defense to go after this witness?
Well, they're going to have to be very gentle, obviously. And yet, of course, they're going to have to go after the witness. You have to go after every witness that inculpates a defendant, but you have to go after him in a way that doesn't create a sympathy. Remember, too, that the judge has put the family in the front row of the courthouse, the courtroom, and the jury is going to be looking at the family and looking at the other people and trying to sense their reaction as well. And so the defense has to be very careful as to how they treat witnesses and not put them in a situation where there's sympathy, overt sympathy, more sympathy than necessary to these witnesses. So this is far from a slam dunk. You know, cases look like they're easy when the prosecution presents its evidence. And here we've had a media flow of evidence through programs and other kinds of things. And that's going to be another issue. The defense is challenging leaks. Remember, the judge issued an order saying, no, we can't allow any of this to go on television, and it's gone on television. There will be hearings to determine.
It's already out there, though. I got about 30 seconds, though, Alan. One of the other things that I'm sure that the prosecution is going to bring up, that the defense is going to have to respond to, is that he was a student. He was a criminology student. Part of that access gave him access to the crime lab. He's researched cases, and so he was methodical in some case. How do you expect the defense to respond to that?
Well, I think they hope and pray that's the strongest evidence, because that's really circumstantial evidence. If you went after everybody who was a criminology student and who had access to this information, there'd be a lot of innocent people. So that becomes one part of a larger circumstantial case. And they're not going to be able to challenge that. They're going to have to adapt that and say, look, he was somebody who was a criminology student. He was trying to help people. He's not the kind of person who would use his criminology background to hurt innocent people.